Hey, it's Rhonda here with a day 3 synopsis from Master the Shift, and that was all about reclaiming your inner badass to thrive abundantly. And the biggest thing that we all have to get comfortable with as change happens and transitions happen is the fact that we do need to up-level identities when we move into a new evolution of who we're going to become. And one of the things that allows you to remember that you're a badass is to think back, to realize that you have done a lot of transitions in your life. You've stepped into new roles, and remember that success, that you are a success mechanism. But I think the other part of it is that you can either look at transition as something you're going to resist, or you're going to remove the resistance, evaluate your agreements, and decide that you're going to take the path of least effort. So there's a spiritual law called the law of least effort, and it states that there's 3 things that you want to do to adjust and adapt with resilience. And the first part of it is acceptance. It's all about accepting that things have changed. It's almost like death. Something has completed its season and a new season starting. So you have to be able to understand that you can feel that for a while and think about the positives of it, but in order to move on, you have to think forward. So accepting what is instead of resisting it is the secret of least effort. That's number 1. 2 is taking full responsibility that now that you've got, you've been planted and it's time to create, that you're going to take full responsibility of that and release any kind of blame. The last one's really important. It's being willing to be defenselessness. And what that means is we have a lot of beliefs and agreements. And when we go through transition, it's very important work to go through those agreements and see if there's any resistance or scarcity in them. But when you become defenseless, what you release is defending beliefs. So you decide that you no longer are going to engage in anything that could cause an argument or resistance by just deciding that it's not that important to have to defend your point of view. And when you become defenseless like that, what happens is you become like a reed in a storm where you can bend with the wind, but you don't get unraveled and you still come up standing. So reclaiming your inner badass is really thinking about the fact that you are a success machine. You've been through this stuff before, and you can find a way to come forth and thrive by leveraging your strengths, letting go, and really walking into uncertainty and leaning into it, knowing that it's going to cause you to innovate and evolve. So that's a synopsis from day 3. There is an identity shift that has to be made when you make a transition. But if you're willing to make a bigger idea of yourself and make that shift and follow the laws of least effort, you can do so and come back, bounce back with resilience and get a high recovery rate and move forward and have some fun. So enjoy the infinite game, and I hope this helped. And if you want to watch the replay of the whole thing with more detail, it's the links down below, and the cliff notes, just like the last 2 days, are there for you to review. I hope you enjoy and have a great night.